let's digress to another film or movie, I should say. A Quiet Place Day One.
Look, I want to say sorry.
What happened?
I
What you
want to
want to
say
go back?
sorry. I want to take back a lot of things today. I'm going to say it now. Like, guys, you're going to hear it in 4K.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can hear it in 4K, but you're going to hear it in high definition.
High definition, high five.
You high five. You're going to see it in 4K. I was skeptical about watching this when we watched the trailer reaction. Junior, I know you're going to pull it up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I was skeptical about watching this, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I also would like to apologise about Joseph Quinn.
My guy. Come on. Tell him.
The PR,
Tell him. Soldier boy, tell him.
the PR has got to me. Do you want me to play the VN?
Yeah, go ahead. Shit.
Yeah.
Let's get it locked down.
You may
She
need-
doubted him. I was on his side from the very beginning. Since Stranger Things, he left and I'm like, damn, they killed him. Spoiler alert, he died in Stranger Things. Now he's moved on. He's going to be in Fantastic Four and he's going to be in Quiet Place Day One. I was excited. I was like, yes, he did it. But Maz, she wasn't feeling it. She was not feeling it. This is the tape now. This is what she said after watching the film.
Much, but I went to see A Quiet Place Day One. The Joseph Quinn and PR in that film is mad, and he only is in a third of the film. Well, like 2/3 of the film. Nah, I'd say like a third. Bro, that PR is crazy.
My guy.
I had to subtract my statements about him being the Human Torch now. I'm embarrassed.
Yes,
This is
Quinn.
embarrassing.
Yes. Shout out Quinn, man. Shout out Quinn. And there's a lot of people out there that felt the same way like Maz. You didn't believe him to be the Human Torch, but go watch Quiet Place Day One, and it will make you realize not only is he a sick actor, but he's got the charisma, bro. He's got the charisma. It's there.
He got that sauce.
He's got it there.
He's got that split.
And like I said, after off camera, I said to Maz, just wait for him to cut off his hair and just get a little bit of muscle. It's over. It's over. It's finished. It's finished. He did a really good job on this film. Like you said, he's not in the film that much.
Yeah, he's not. But like, I feel like Lupita and Joseph have great chemistry, but
Yeah, really good.
phenomenal chemistry. Honestly,
Yeah. And I think that's due to Lupita, you know. I think she just knows how. I was very skeptical about her being casted in this film just because I'm so used to the other previous Quiet Place.
But she's a scream queen now.
And that's
There's no way you can't. Like, a lot of people are debating it. You can comment below. You can discuss it. You can message it with us. Do you think that she's a screen queen? I personally think at this point she is.
I think it was beautiful casting because she's perfect for this film because her facial expressions is so good. So for a film that requires no noise, you have to deal with their face and how they're reacting to things. She is so good at body in motion and kind of conveying how she feels to the audience. And throughout this film, whenever she was sad, whenever she was in fear, I felt it.
When she felt
in my
when she
gut.
felt when she was weak.
Oh, when she was dying.
God. When she was weak.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
And
Because this probably is spoilers still.
We've already said this.
Fair enough.
Like when she was weak and she was in pain and her medicine was going.
Yeah, you felt that.
I was like, is this the same person? Is this the same? Because to see how she is in the red carpet to that.
Yeah. She's an excellent actor. I'm happy she got like main role for this film. I hope this leads to more accolades and more like.
I mean, she's already an Oscar award-winning queen.
Yeah, but I feel like even with that, she kind of gets shelved a lot of times.
No, I feel like it's good to push her away from that because that. I mean, again, it was a very traumatic role, but it was like I hate having to see another slave story and
of course.
and that being the only definition for the actress, and she's really pushing herself in terms of boundaries.
That's why I didn't want Lily Gladstone to win an Oscar because I'm not really happy with actors winning for like trauma roles.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
technically, again, in this one it is, but like, it was in way that you saw the character find empowerment because she'd gone through the stages of grief and accepted her reality.
That's why I love this film, The Quiet Place Day One, because they're dealing with a character that is dealing with cancer.
She's so basically it's horror with meaning. It's not just horror for the sake of horror.
Yeah.
In this case, it's horror dealing with death.
Yeah, and living life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death and living life, because we've got Joseph Quinn's character, which is scared about being alive.
Yeah.
And then you've got Lupita's character, who's scared or like kind of uncomfortable at the idea of knowing that they're close to their own death.
And like her whole arc is really like she just wants to go to her dad's place where he used to perform and get a slice of pizza. That's all she wants to do during this like humongous like apocalyptic moment with aliens coming down and killing off people. She's like, I'm going to die regardless because I'm ill, got cancer, and I just want to see my dad's bar where he used to perform and eat a slice of pizza. And that's literally all she wants to do. And this is essentially the whole plot of the story, and it is so well done. Quentin is not into like half of the film, like towards the end, but you're following I don't know her name, the character's name in this film, but you're just following her story, and through it you're just seeing someone that I don't even know, like it's so bizarre because normally when you deal with these like disaster films, you're dealing with someone that essentially wants to live.
Yeah, and then in this case, her character doesn't
have a name, does it? I don't think she even said her name in the film.
No, they did.
They did, okay.
I'm certain they did. You keep talking and I'll find it.
Her performance in it was just amazing to watch, to see her go from... I know it, I'm digressing from her character, but I do have to talk the fact that they decided to make a film that focused on sound and have it be set in New York City, which is probably the loudest place ever. Shout out to Samira, in the loudest place ever. So the fact that they took this franchise, which is normally like dealt with like in the countryside, and said, you know what, let's put it to a loud place in New York City, was really good.
Because on average, just on a normal day, just walking through New York, they say this in the first scene, the average decibels is 90.
That's nuts. They said that's a constant scream.
Yeah.
That's a way to start a film, isn't it? But yeah, she actually goes through this journey just like figuring out how to get to this place to get the pizza. She meets a lot of different people on her way. One of the characters she meets, is his name there? This guy never gets his credit, bro. Not Eric.
Oh, him, Henry.
How do you say his name? Henry. I don't know his actual name.
Dijon.
Such a shame, bro. This guy's in every film.
There was a point where he wasn't in films, and I was worried because he isn't like his portrayal in the first Gladiators film was
he was in Gladiators.
Crazy.
He's been around for time. This guy does not age. He looks the same.
No, I know. He was also like deep. He was in Kingsman, The King's Men.
Oh yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, the prequel one. Yeah.
Bro, like give my guy his accolades. Like I feel like a lot of people forget like how incredibly talented.
We need to start a union for him, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's an article.
This is the fan club. Join the fan club.
100%. Because there was an article that came out a couple months ago where he was complaining about payment. He doesn't get paid as enough. What happened? What?
Okay. This is the spoiler scene. That scene where the guy was like, "We're gonna die, we're gonna die," and then he had to kill him. He actually had to kill him in front of his son because like that guy just needed to shut the fuck up.
I actually hate people when they panic too much, bruv. Like your panicking is gonna get us killed. So this is the scene when they're on the rooftop, and this is like the start of the, essentially I would say, alien invasion.
Yeah, so like more of the aliens are dropping down from the sky and the door is wide open and they're on the roof.
Yeah.
His son is around the corner.
Yeah.
Like at the bottom of the stairs, and this guy is seeing all the aliens come, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna die," and he's like, "Bro, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up," and then he's like trying to move his hand away from his mouth
to scream,
say,
"Bobby, they dumb," and like they've already discovered that the monsters react to noise. But this guy, he has it in his soul that he feels like, I have to scream this. Bro, just go downstairs.
Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And unfortunately, he has to kill him Well, he didn't mean to kill him.
didn't mean
he just
to kill
slashed
him.
his head to be quiet, but he maybe did it too strong. But obviously, bro,
No,
like,
you're
if you
like-
make
you're
noise,
so scared.
you're gonna die. Like, I'm terrified right now. Like, be quiet.
It wasn't even like he
wasn't
basically
intentional.
smothered him. That's what happened.
And unfortunately, his kids saw it, and it was a very sad
but
moment.
at the same time, if he didn't do it, his kid was gonna die.
Yeah.
So
So he had to go, fam.
yeah, that was like
There were so much moments of people just doing unnecessary. Like, there was a bit where they were all walking, and then there was like a huge crowd of people walking in the same direction. I was thinking to myself, I'm not walking with you lot. There's no way I'm walking with a huge crowd of
no,
New
but she
Yorkers.
told the kids that she found. She was like, go with them.
Yeah, she's like, cut, bruv. She's like, I'm gonna get a slice of pizza, bruv. Would you go with that crowd of people, knowing that the monsters react to noise? It only takes one person to step on the wrong thing, and they're all off. And then while they're
But
walking,
it happened anyway.
while you're walking, you see one of the aliens just go down the building and say, swear, food. That's when it starts. These monsters, because I'm not sure you've seen the other two.
They're called death angels. By the way.
They're called death angels. Oh, so these death angels.
I did my research this time, guys.
In part 1 and part 2, you're normally dealing with 1 or 2 of them because they're in the countryside, and obviously these are days later. This, like, I think they say it's like 500 days of the actual alien invasion. So everyone's like experienced, they know how to deal with them. So you're dealing with 1 or 2 of them. This one, you're dealing with actual herds of them. So you're seeing, like, when there's a noise go, when you hear a noise, you just hear them go as a huge herd just running through to that noise, like destroying everything in the way.
The worst one was like, so they would have like helicopters to say, oh, everyone has to go down south to the harbour, and then we'll pick you there. They can't swim. This is the big thing. They can't swim.
Yeah.
So if you go there, we'll pick you up, and then we'll save you or whatever, and you'll like be free.
Yeah.
But every time a helicopter came, they lost their
Trust.
ish. It was like them man were having a rave.
They were trying to climb up the building, trying to jump up, trying to grab that thing, trying to grab the helicopter.
And it's like, there's no humans in there, right?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Well, there must be humans in there flying.
So no. You've got to use drones. You've got to use drones at that
Got to,
point.
innit? Freaking no. But it was very interesting to see in the early days of The Quiet Place. We do have to talk about the main star, the superstar of this
Frodo.
whole film, the cat. Yes.
Yeah, Frodo.
The cat.
So Frodo was actually played by 2 cats. Yeah, look, guys, I'm telling you, I actually did my research today. Like, I sent the picture in the chat, so drop it.
You sent a picture of the cat.
Icon.
So the cat follows our main character played by Lupa,
Samira. She's actually.
and this is a pet cat. And this cat,
It's an emotional support cat.
that's what she says.
No, but no, it's a woman with cancer. You can't not give her an emotional
You can't
support.
argue that is a support cat. But I don't think it's a support cat. I think it's
Bruv,
just a
the cat was able to be unleashed. That's an emotional support cat. Don't even. The cat. She was walking the cat on a leash.
You got me.
Like, a lot of people can do that, but like I'm telling you, that's a trained cat.
Fair
that
enough.
cat.
Fair enough.
That
Fair
cat
enough.
was on business.
It was on business. I mean, it was and it wasn't. Its actions could have got them killed, but it also brought them together. So
No, it did a bit of both. It saved their lives in in one way or another.
So throughout the film, I was waiting to see Jonathan's character played by Eric. Jonathan's character is named Eric, and Joseph's character. I said Jonathan. So Joseph, I was waiting to see him pop up in the film. I was waiting patiently for him to come up, but he didn't. But Lupa, her cat went off and found him and dragged him in. So literally bringing them together, this cat. And this cat either helped him at moments or made things incredibly worse. But it was just flowing around doing its thing. And it was so beautiful to see, like, end of the world and you're seeing this cat just be a cat.
Like, just be a cat. Like, it started licking random stuff and it was alien glue. Like, alien goo. And you're just like, bro, like, come on. And, so, like, I feel like Schnitzel and Nico did a phenomenal job as Frodo. I like the fact that the cat was called Frodo because Frodo literally had a whole side quest. The whole film.
Shout out to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
For real.
Frodo Baggins, my guy.
I love that little element of it. I think it added to the film. It kind of made the film, to be fair.
And I
just
think it
following
was,
this cat's journey.
And I think, like...
Such a beautiful cat as well.
very beautiful. Like, I think I want a cat.
Yeah, I think I want a cat as well. I don't even like cats like that. I was watching these films like, fam, I think I want a cat.
I really want a cat. I wanted a cat and pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I did want I wanted to get a slice of pizza after watching the film.
But then
was
I didn't
late.
have it immediately afterwards. So when I did have the pizza, which was yesterday, it felt so good.
Yeah.
Like it made me
Yeah.
think about the scene. So there's a scene where they're sat in the bar that her dad used to play the piano,
Yeah.
and Joseph Quinn's character Eric provides Samira with a pizza slice because
Yeah.
that's all she wanted, and the euphoria you see on that first bite.
Yeah.
Oh my!
It looked good.
God.
It looked good until she went, and I'm like, that's some soft ass, cold ass pizza.
Yeah, but like at the same time, deep it like you've seen people die.
Yeah. That pizza. No, to them, that pizza must have been fire.
Oh no, it was like pulling strings and
Yeah.
everything. So for me, when I had my first pizza slice, it was probably the same experience because like I'd just come out from a night out and it was slightly cold. So, but like I like bit into it.
Night
and I was
out
like,
pizza is the one.
It tasted so good.
That gooey goodness.
And it made me think of A Quiet Place or Day One. Yeah.
There's a lot of great elements in this film, man. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast watching it. For me, because I have seen the other two, only thing I didn't like is that I thought I would get more information about the monsters. So in part two, you found out that they can't deal with water, and so in this one, that water is a huge element of it. But I would have loved to learn a little bit more about the monsters, whether it's because you already know how to kill them now. In part two, you learn how to kill them. I don't know, any additional information about the monsters would have been good. Nonetheless, I think it's a great prequel to a film. A lot of times, films do horrible when they do a prequel.
I
somehow
just
they
want to put it out
succeeded.
there. I've never seen the other two.
Yeah. Oh shit, you haven't seen that one
I
too?
haven't. You know this because I don't like horror films, guys.
So how do you feel seeing it? Is it give you any interest to watch the other two then?
I know it's going to be like I already know in the back of my head it's very different, but like I genuinely didn't expect to like it so much.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a pussy hole. I don't like horror films. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat.
Look at it's so funny the cat's just sitting there. Shout out to the cat.
Yeah,
Welcome
that's
to the podcast.
Frodo is actually our special guest today.
Shout, yeah.
Yeah, like I really didn't expect myself to like it so much.
I think it's worth watching the other two because if you can handle Day One, the other two is pretty much the same element, but I guess the monster is more of the theme. Cause I think Day One, the monster is not the theme of the film.
I mean, I was like really jumpy.
Oh yeah, there was some jumpy moments in this. I ain't like I jumped a lot watching this film.
No, the one.
I was actually questioning,
were
bruv,
able to see
do I
what-
watch horror? Bruv, I watch horror. Why am I jumping so much?
I was like, it was like giving, you know, when you were little and you'd watch Doctor Who and
Yeah.
there was like a Dalek or that angel statue come up
Yeah.
and you were watching it from behind the sofa.
Yeah.
I was doing that in the cinema.
Bruv, you just
at my big age.
you just be chilling. Like, like fuck. Something just jump up. Sometimes it would just be the cat. I'm like, oh shit.
yeah.
The cat would just jump up. Oh shit, the cat.
I think the worst part was like so the cat ends up licking this goo and it ends up being in basically
Oh
the
my-
nest
the
where
nest
all the
with
deaf angels are.
Yeah.
And at one point, the monster's looking at Joseph Quinn's character Eric right in the face, but obviously he can't see. It's just waiting for sound.
Yeah.
And it opens its mouth wide that you could see its heart
Yeah.
beating. Boom, 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 boom.
I know in his mind he was thinking, Eric's like, fam, why did I come for this dumbass cat, bro? What the cat put me into? Probably got me into this bullshit. That cat had him going through a madness. Then the underwater scene was mad. The scene with the briefcase was pretty good. When they were going through the door and the briefcase was there and it was stuck.
My heart was going.
And there was so many of them running through. Oh.
There was no way, like, each direction they were coming from everywhere. Everywhere. It was giving Canary Wolf though.
It didn't look like Canary Wolf.
It was giving Canary Wolf.
Shout out to Londoners that know.
No, because I had to turn around to like.
Canary Wolf.
I had to be like, is it me or does it remind you of Canary Wolf? Like, what's going on?
Do you think if you was in a quiet place, you survive based on the fact that you can't make noise?
My big mouth.
So what do? You just hop out. Said, girl, dinner. Just walk out. Girl,
I would play that Kate Trinada boiler room set that everybody loves, and at least go and have a good time. You know what I mean? If I'm going with a good time.
How much of the song do you think you're gonna hear before they kill you?
No, at least get to like my favorite part. You know, just wanna be a girl. That's fine.
Oh shit, that's when they kill you. That is hilarious. I'll survive still. I'll be mad quiet. I'm a quiet person still. I'll be calm.
Okay. Okay.
Fair enough.
Said the host of the podcast.
Just can't do no podcast no more. Just do visuals.
Or just turn into a blog.
I'll take blog page.
No, not even the dyslexic person.
Oh, you're killing me. But yeah, Quiet Place is out there in cinemas. Do check it out. I recommend everyone to watch it, even if you don't like horror, because it's
if you
not
like
too much
cats,
of a horror.
Watch it.
It's not too much of a monster film, and that's what makes it so great. And I think it's worth giving it a watch.
It's more of an emotional one.
Yeah, definitely emotional roller coaster.
That ending.
Oh, beautiful ending. What was that?
It's
Neon.
a new dawn.
Oh,
It's a new day.
My days.
It's a new life
Beautiful,
for
beautiful.
me.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
And your song's gonna be Casey Nata. That's what gonna be you for. You're gonna do that.
That would be Kate
So
Trinata.
you
Boiler
just
room
you
set.
take out the wire when it comes to
It was
his
just
bit.
it was just like.
And you start dancing like it's a musical.
Might as well, like, you know, the two girls from was it Rogue and Thingamabob from X-Men, where they're doing the white girl dance.
Oh yeah.
That would be me. I might as well do it. Like, come on, it looks fun as well.
It does look fun. Have a blast.
Yeah. If I'm going, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man. Well, I heard. Right.
Shout out to Frodo still.
Shout out to Frodo. Shout out to Quiet Place.
Schnitzel and Nico, you did a phenomenal job.
And shout out to Joseph.
Joseph Quinn.
Shout out to Joseph Quinn.
Lupita
I
Nyong'o.
always believed in you. And shout out to Lupita.
And
Lupita.
Alex Wolff from the Naked Wolf Brothers.
I like Alex Wolff, you know.
Yeah.
He's in Heredity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I really like.
I knew you were gonna mention that.
Yeah.
That's your film.
That's one of my favorite horrors.
Such your film.
That's my favorite horror film. One of my favorite horror films. But yeah, shout out to the cast members. Did a great job. I love to see each one of these guys as their career progress and goes further on. But be sure to check it out.